solutions, the next chapter. Here the types of solution. First you must know what is solution. Already you were studied in class 9 10. The solutions are called, that is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances, so that is called solution. Solution contains solute plus solvent. Okay, now we'll see the simple techniques here. What is the solution? We are going to learn here only the binary solution. First, the solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components. So by homogeneous mixture we mean that it is composition and properties are uniform throughout the mixture. So generally in the solutions, the solvent, that is the large quantity, that is the component that present the largest quantity is called solvent. So this is the largest quantity and this is a small one. That is, the solvent determines the physical state in which the solution exists. So one or more component present in the solution other than is called solvent is called solute. Okay, this is solution. And the types of solution, here we are going to discuss only binary solution. Okay, that is binary solution means only two components. Here the types of solution: gas solution, that is gaseous solution, then liquid solution, then solid solution. So first here in gaseous solution, which is solute and which is a solvent, we have to know solute and the solvent. Here in gas solution, solute is gas and solvent also gas. Here the example is mixture of oxygen and the nitrogen, that is also one of the solution. And the solute is liquid, and the solvent is gas. So this is chloroform mixed with nitrogen gas. Then solute is solid and solvent is gas. So this is camphor and nitrogen gas. So this is called gaseous solution. And the liquid solution, next is the liquid solution. Here the solvent phase is liquid only, then the solute only we have to change here. The gas and solvent is liquid. So example is oxygen dissolved in water. Then the solute is liquid, solvent also liquid, that is ethanol dissolved in water. Then solute is solid, solvent is liquid. Here the glucose or salt, whatever common salt, dissolved in water. This is the examples of the liquid solution and the types of the liquid solution. Then the last one is solid solution. The solid solution, solute is gas and solvent is solid. This is solution of hydrogen and palladium in the example. Then solute is liquid and the solvent is solid. This is amalgam of mercury with sodium, that is the example. Then last one is solid, solvent is solid and solute also solid, both is solid, that is copper dissolved in gold. So these are the types of solution, that is gaseous solution, liquid solution and the solid solution. The different types of mixture, that is solute and solvents, are different types, that is the examples are given. Okay, next is the expressing concentrations of solution. The expressing concentration of solution means, that is composition of a solution can be described by expressing concentration. So the latter can be expressed either qualitatively or quantitatively. Example, the qualitatively we can say that the solution is dilute or it is concentration. That is, but in real life, these kinds of description can add to lot of confusion, and thus the need for quantitative description of the solution. See here, the quantitatively description first is the mass percentage, then volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, parts per million, mole fraction, molarity, normality. So these molality, like these the expression concentration of solution. First we will see mass percentage. What is that mass percentage? Mass percentage means weight by weight. The mass of a percentage of a component of a solution is usually defined as the mass of the component in the solution divided by total mass of the solution into 100 because percentage. Example, solution is described by, that is 10% glucose, 10% glucose C6H12O6 glucose in water. By mass it means that is 10 gram glucose is dissolved in 90 gram of water, resulting in 100 gram of solution. So the concentration described by mass percentage is commonly used as a industrial chemical application. Okay, that is an example. Commercial bleaching solution contains 3.62 mass percentage of the sodium hypochlorite in water. Okay, then second is volume percentage. That's V by V. The volume percentage usually defined as the volume percentage of component as volume of the component divided by total volume of the solution into 100. Okay. Here the example is 10% ethanol in water. Ethanol in water means that 10 ml of ethanol is dissolved in water. So the total volume of the solution is 100 ml. So solution containing, that is liquids are commonly expressed in this unit, that is ml, milliliter. Example, 35% solution of the ethylene glycol and antifreeze. It is used for a car cooling engine. Okay, at this concentration, the antifreeze lower the freezing point water to 255.4 Kelvin. That is minus 17.6 degrees Celsius. Then third is mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage, that is weight by volume. That is commonly used in the medicine and pharmacy. Is mass by volume percentage. It is mass of solid dissolved in 100 ml of the solution. Then parts per million. Fourth is the parts per million. So parts per million, when a solute is present the trace quantities, so it is convenient to express the concentration is parts per million. Simply we can call ppm. The parts per million is number of parts of the components. Number of parts of the component divided by total number of parts of all component. Total number of parts of all components. into 10 power 6 because million. Okay. So as in the case of percentage, that is concentration in parts per million can also be expressed as mass to mass, volume to volume, and mass to volume. So a liter of sea water contains about 6 into 10 power minus 3 gram of the dissolved oxygen. Such a small concentration is also expressed in as 5.8 gram per 10 power 6, that is 5.8 gram per 10 power 6. Okay, that is 5.8 ppm. You can tell that is 5.8 parts per million. So there is a 5.8 ppm of seawater. So the concentration of the pollutants in water or atmosphere is often expressed in terms of the mu g. This is the unit. Okay, or you can write ppm. Mole fraction. Next is the mole fraction. This is fifth one. Commonly used the symbol for mole fraction as simply we can write chi. That is chi. Chi. Or sometimes they are using x, whatever it is. Okay. So this is called a mole fraction, and the subscript used on the right hand side denotes that x denotes the component. So the mole fraction is defined as the number of moles of the component divided by the total number of moles of the all components. It's defined as number of moles of all number of moles of the component divided by total number of all the component. Okay. Here, for example, a binary mixture, the number of moles of A and B are Na and Nb. We can express it. That is, the mole fraction A will be, that is, mole fraction A, chi A is equal to Na divided by Na plus Nb. Okay. This is number of moles of the component, and this is the total number of all the components. Here A and B, that is why Na and Nb. Here for a solution containing one number of components we have, that is I1 is equal to N1 divided by N1 plus N2 plus N3 and so on up to that is Ni. So that's mean you can write it N1 divided by summation of Ni. So it can be shown that the given solution of sum of all mole fraction is unity. So that chi1 plus chi2 and so on up to chi I is equal to 1. So the mole fraction unit is very useful in relating some physical properties of solution. Say vapor pressure with the concentration of the solution, and quite useful in describing the calculation involving the gas mixture. Okay. Next is molarity. Molarity is capital M, that is defined as the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of a solution. Simply we can write it, that is molarity is equal to moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Okay. So example 0.25 mole per liter of solution is NaOH, means that 0.25 mole of NaOH has been dissolved in 1 liter. Okay, that is called molarity. Then the molality. This is molality, small m. Molality is defined as the number of moles of the solute per kilogram of the solvent. So we can write it molality is equal to moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kilogram. So this is called molality. Example 1.00 mole kilogram inverse solution of potassium chloride means that is 1 mole of KCl is dissolved in 1 kilogram of water. Okay, this is molarity. Next we will discuss the solubility.